So yesterday happened to be my birthday, guys, and I just want to thank the Seattle Seahawks. I just want to thank their punter for throwing a touchdown pass. I want to thank Russell Wilson for finally completing a pass late in that game. I especially want to thank Marshawn Lynch, and I ultimately want to thank the Green Bay Packers for their total collapse yesterday. Because on Sunday, I had a play that matched the biggest of my career in the NFL, and it was a two-team teaser on Seattle and Green Bay. And my birthday present was this. Yes, this. And let me just say thank you once again to all those guys who contributed to the win yesterday. Because reasonable expectations, when you're down 16-0 in the third quarter, and you had the Seahawks pretty much -1.5 in a two-team teaser hooked up with New England, you may not win that game 9 times out of 10. But I did. And as I've always said in this industry, guys, over the long haul, the breaks more often go in your direction than not. When you're in a losing streak, you never think you're ever going to get a break. But again, I've been doing this for 20 years, and I ultimately believe that the breaks do come more our way than not. And it certainly paid off in nice fashion yesterday, as far as I'm concerned. Hi, everyone. Alex Marco here, general manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping website in the world. And that, of course, is VegasSportsAdvisors.com. I hope you took advantage and got my play yesterday, along with all the others, including Brandon Lang's 9th consecutive 150 dime max wager winner on the Patriots yesterday, among others, for free by using the one-day free all-access trial pass over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com. If you didn't, shame on you. I mean, I can't make you get something for free. I can't make you a winner unless you take advantage of a free offer. Hey, if you didn't do it yesterday, you can do it today. I've got my biggest college basketball play ever going to now, Texas and TCU. For your free selections, took a split in the NFL yesterday, cashed in with the over in the Seattle game, and fell with the under in the Patriots game. But to be honest with you, the Patriots game could have been a win, could have been a loss, could have been a push, because when I released it, that over-under was 53.5 points. And then, about at 11:30 noon Eastern time, the game started dropping. It's like everybody woke up and realized what I told you hours earlier on the video report, that rain was expected in the game. And instead, suddenly, that line started dropping all the way down to 51.5 in some places. And then about an hour and a half before kickoff, it started coming back up to 52, 52.5. So win, loss, push, depends on when you play it, when it comes to totals. And I know there's bad weather coming. I get my total bet in instantly. Same thing when I'm betting favorites. 9 times out of 10, guys. You bet the favorites early and you bet the dogs late. That's how it goes. Okay, for your complimentary plays today in college basketball, I'm going to go with Villanova minus the 4 points at Georgetown. The Hoyas are 3-0 at home in conference play. They narrowly beat Butler by 2 on Saturday. They previously beat Creighton and Marquette by margins of 15 and 6 points. But I think you're getting great value with a one-loss Villanova team here tonight, because the Wildcats pretty much were caught sleepwalking through their game at the University of Pennsylvania on Saturday. Big Five City Series action, an 18-point favorite. It was a 2-point game at the end of the first half until they finally won by a 15-point margin, but they'll be focused here tonight. This is a Villanova team that's covered 7 of its last 10 against the spread as a Big East road chalk, and I will go with Nova in this spot. I'm also going to go with Duke to gather a little momentum. It was just a week ago that the Dukies had their 41-game home winning streak snapped by Miami of Florida, and that was preceded by a loss to NC State. The culprit for Duke in those 2 games was a lack of defense. The Dukies allowed the Wolfpack and the Hurricanes to shoot a combined 53.5% from the field. That was not the case, though, against Rick Pitino's Louisville Cardinals on Saturday, when they come up with a solid win, holding the Cardinals to 29.5% from the field. Now, has the Duke offense struggled other than the freshman sensation Okafor? Yes, it has. But I'm not worried about laying the points here tonight against a Pittsburgh team that's 0-5 against the spread on the road this season. In Big East play, or ACC play, they've had 2 games. They won by 1 point at Boston College, big deal. And they lost to NC State by 18 points. And this is a team that lost to Indiana on the road by 13 in early December. In the Maui Invitational on neutral court, they lost by 17 to San Diego State, a San Diego State team that's doesn't have much offense. And before the Maui Invitational, they decided to schedule a tune-up game with the University of Hawaii on the island, and they lost that one outright by 4. So I have no problem laying the points with Coach K's team tonight. So Duke and Villanova are your complimentary plays. I wish you well, guys, and I'll catch you again tomorrow at VegasSportsAdvisors.com.